Hi guys, today I thought I would do a response video to a video I saw on Wiebke's channel at One Book One Review. And on her channel she did a discussion video entitled Keeping Up with the Joneses, all about new releases. I'll put a link to her video down below. Definitely check it out and check out her channel. She's one of my favorite booktube creators. She has a lot of really great discussion videos, great reviews, and I absolutely love her letters to each month about what she's done for the month and the videos she's done and how the month has basically treated her. This particular video is all about her feelings on new releases, and this is a video I was actually thinking about doing myself because I've been feeling quite out of touch with new releases too, ever since I left Barnes & Noble, where as a receiving manager I was constantly exposed to new releases. Now working here, I am exposed much more to older titles, used books and things. But in Wiebke's video, she talks about how she's not really read or paid much attention to new releases. In fact, she's not even really drawn to videos on BookTube that discuss them. She kind of loses interest quite quickly. But we do notice that those particular videos seem to get more views. For instance, Steve Donahue's channel, where he does daily book hauls, sometimes 2 or 3 book hauls a day, all with new releases. And I find myself personally interested in those. I like to see what's coming out, but I noticed that I don't get to those videos, or rather those books, till several years after they've been out. Like for The Essex Serpent, for instance, I think I read that 2 years after its release. But I was wondering what other people think about this too. Personally, I am drawn to those videos. I do have an interest in new releases. I do want to see what's coming out, but I'm not necessarily reading them right away. Now, Wiebke said I know she as a reader is more of an impulse reader, an impulse buyer as well. She'll do a lot of books, buy a lot of books based on their covers, and discovering some really interesting titles that way. But I've been thinking about new releases a lot more lately. I see a lot of these, I'm interested in them, and I feel like I'm being left behind in a way. I do read a lot of older titles on my channel. I've been drawn to classics a lot lately, and a lot of those old school titles that you probably had to read or were forced to read that I didn't maybe have to. Like Catcher in the Rye, I've still not read that title yet. I'd never read any Jane Austen until finally read Pride and Prejudice this particular year. So I'm kind of drawn both ways. I'm pulled in both directions. There's a lot of older titles I want to get to that were new releases maybe several years ago, but there's also ones current that are coming out that I feel like I'm missing out on the discussions about them, because by the time I'm reading them, they're out of everybody's interest now. They've done it, they've read it, they're on to other things. So I'm wondering, in terms of viewers watching my channel, do you feel that my content's old? It's not keeping up with the Joneses, as it were? Well, what do you guys like to watch? Do you like to watch those new releases? Are you still interested in book channels that discuss older titles that have been out for a while, or even channels like classics and things? Yeah, what do you guys like to read? I'm a little torn both ways. I've been thinking more and more lately that I would like to try and pick up some of these titles a little more currently, just to kind of be a part of those discussions as they're happening, as people are, being exposed to these books at the same time. Not kind of like by the time I get to it, the interest is past. So I don't know. What do you guys like with this channel? Are you still interested in my content that I'm providing, and the books that I'm discussing? Would you like to see more new releases on this channel? Let me know down in the comments down below. And what do you like to read? Do you like to read them right away, or are you just kind of, reading what you feel like? I'm a little bit torn. I don't know how to go with this. I kind of want to be both. I want to read on impulse, read what I feel like reading at the time. I want to catch up on all those books I've missed out on, but I also want to keep up with what's happening now. So I just need to read as fast as Steve Donahue, and I'll be fine. But anyway, yeah, let me know down in the comments what you feel on this topic, and definitely check out Wiebke's channel. Like I said, I'll put the links down below. Thanks for watching, and thanks for joining me and Skippy on our walk.